Do you ever wake up feeling like you've just had a dream that was so vivid, it seemed like reality, only to have it vanish from your mind before you can remember? This phenomenon is not just a simple lapse in memory, it may be something much deeper, rooted in the very essence of our spiritual existence. Why do we forget our dreams? What hidden truths are we being shielded from? In this video, we will delve deep into the profound teachings of Buddhism and explore why our dreams often slip away, almost as if they were never meant to be remembered. Is there a hidden purpose behind this? Could there be forces at work, guiding us away from the deeper, spiritual knowledge locked within our subconscious? Join me on this journey as we unravel the mysteries behind forgotten dreams and discover what they truly mean. You may just see your own reality in a new light. Section 1, The Buddhist View on Dreams, Are They Just Illusions? Have you ever woken up from a dream so vivid that it felt more real than your waking reality, only to have it slip away from your memory as if it were never there? Why does this happen? Why do we forget dreams almost as quickly as we have them? Could it be that our dreams are not simply random fragments of the unconscious mind, but are reflections of deeper truths, something beyond the realm of ordinary understanding? Buddhist philosophy offers us a perspective on dreams that challenges our conventional understanding. According to ancient Buddhist teachings, dreams are not meaningless distractions or mere projections of our brain. They are, in fact, profound expressions of our consciousness, bridging the gap between our waking life and the unseen dimensions of existence. Could it be that these dreams are trying to tell us something about the true nature of reality? In the Buddhist worldview, everything we experience, including our dreams, is interconnected and shaped by Maya, the illusion that pervades both our waking and sleeping states. Maya, in this sense, is not just the physical world we see around us, it is the veil of perception that clouds our understanding of what is truly real. Our waking life is but one layer of illusion, and dreams may serve as another layer, offering glimpses into the deeper, unseen aspects of existence. But why, then, do we so often forget our dreams? Is it because they are simply fleeting and inconsequential, or is there a deeper reason we are not meant to remember them? Could our mind be protecting us from truths we are not yet ready to face? In Buddhism, the concept of karma is central to understanding not only our waking experiences but also the dreams that we have. According to Buddhist teachings, every thought, word, and action generates karmic imprints that influence not only our present life but also our experiences in future lives. Could the dreams we forget be traces of these past actions, echoes of unresolved karma from previous incarnations? Imagine for a moment, what if the dreams we have are not random at all but are reflections of events or emotions from past lives, fragments of a much larger and ongoing narrative? Could it be that the dream you had of wandering endlessly through an unfamiliar city or the one where you were confronted by an unknown face are remnants of a past life seeking resolution in the present? This idea may be difficult to grasp, especially for those who view dreams as purely biological phenomena. Yet, if we step outside the confines of traditional psychology and consider the possibility of reincarnation and the ongoing nature of existence, these dreams may begin to make sense. They could be pieces of a puzzle we have not yet completed, the unresolved fragments of a story that spans lifetimes. So, why do we forget these dreams so easily? Is it because our mind, in its attempt to maintain balance, simply erases the memories? Or is it because the truths these dreams contain are too overwhelming, too profound for us to comprehend at this stage of our spiritual development? Buddhism suggests that dreams may serve as a tool for spiritual evolution, providing us with the guidance we need as we progress along our path. But these insights are not easily accessible. In fact, Buddhist teachings often emphasize that the ability to remember and understand dreams is a sign of spiritual maturity. As we develop greater awareness and clarity, we may begin to recall our dreams more vividly, and they may hold greater meaning. What if the inability to remember dreams is not a flaw or oversight of our mind, but rather a form of protection? What if we are simply not ready to access the deeper messages that our dreams may contain? Could it be that as we progress spiritually, the veil between our waking and dreaming states gradually thins, allowing us to experience the world with greater clarity? Consider this: if we were to remember all our dreams, including the ones filled with intense emotions, strange encounters, or difficult lessons, would we be able to handle the weight of that knowledge? In Buddhist thought, the mind is seen as a vessel that can only hold so much. Too much truth at once can overwhelm us. This is why certain truths, hidden in our dreams, may be locked away until we are ready to face them. From a modern psychological perspective, the brain's role in filtering out unnecessary information is often cited as the reason why we forget our dreams. According to this view, our brains are constantly sifting through information, discarding what it deems irrelevant in order to preserve focus on survival. Dreams, being a byproduct of the brain's processing, are often viewed as superfluous and quickly forgotten. However, the Buddhist perspective challenges this notion. Could it be that there is something more than just a mental filter at play? Could it be that our mind is not simply discarding dreams, but rather protecting us from something we are not yet prepared to understand? The deeper implication here is that dreams may serve as a mirror, reflecting parts of ourselves we have not yet fully acknowledged. The more we ignore or forget these dreams, the more we may be ignoring or repressing parts of our psyche that are trying to communicate with us. The Buddhist teachings on dreams invite us to consider the possibility that both our waking reality and our dreams are part of the same illusion. The concept of Maya suggests that what we perceive as reality is, in fact, an illusion, a construct of our mind. Our waking life, with its routines, structures, and perceived realities, may be no more real than the dreams we have at night. This raises a fascinating question: if our waking life is an illusion, what does that make our dreams? Are dreams simply a more fluid, less controlled form of the same illusion? Or are they, perhaps, glimpses into a deeper truth that our waking minds are unable to process? The Buddhist idea that both dreams and waking life are illusory challenges the very fabric of how we perceive existence. Could it be that the world around us, with its material objects and sensory experiences, is just as fleeting and transient as the images in our dreams? And if this is the case, what does it mean for our understanding of reality? Could it be that the purpose of dreams is not just to entertain or confuse us, but to provide a deeper understanding of the nature of existence itself? Section 2, The Struggle of Forgetting Dreams, Spiritual and Psychological Blocks. Have you ever awakened from a dream with the lingering feeling that it held a deeper meaning, only to have the memory of it fade away within moments? Why do we forget our dreams so easily? Is it simply an issue with memory, or could there be something more profound at play? Could it be that the forgetting of dreams is not a natural occurrence but rather a result of something much deeper, something that is blocking us from accessing certain parts of our consciousness? What if the inability to recall dreams is not a flaw, but a protective mechanism, shielding us from the deeper, more profound insights hidden within? Could there be psychological or spiritual forces at work, preventing us from accessing these messages until we are spiritually or emotionally ready? These are the questions we must explore if we are to understand the true nature of our dreams and the struggle to remember them. From a psychological standpoint, the most common explanation for the forgetting of dreams is simply that they are dismissed as irrelevant by our minds. Neuroscientists suggest that our brains are constantly processing information, sorting through the immense amount of stimuli we encounter daily. In the case of dreams, the brain might classify them as unimportant, leading to their rapid loss upon waking. But, is that truly all there is to it? If dreams are just the brain's attempt to sort through random thoughts and experiences, why do they often feel so vivid, meaningful, or unsettling? Why do some dreams linger in our minds for hours or even days, only to fade when we try to recall them? Could it be that the brain is not just forgetting these dreams, but actively blocking them from consciousness? Consider a dream in which you are in an unfamiliar place, feeling a deep sense of urgency or fear. You try to hold on to the details of the dream, but they slip through your fingers like sand. When you try to recall it, the memory vanishes, leaving behind only a sense of unease. If the dream were truly a random mishmash of thoughts, why would it leave you with such a strong emotional impression? Could it be that there is more at play than just the brain's filtration system? Buddhism offers a different perspective on why we forget our dreams. Instead of viewing the forgetting as a mere byproduct of memory failure, Buddhist teachings suggest that it is the result of spiritual blockages, often tied to unresolved emotional issues and karma from past lives. In this view, the mind is not simply filtering out irrelevant information, rather, it is actively suppressing certain memories because it is not yet ready to face them. Could the forgetting of dreams be a reflection of the mind's attempt to protect us from confronting unresolved emotional trauma or karmic imprints? According to Buddhism, our past actions, whether from this life or previous ones, can leave imprints on our consciousness that influence not only our waking life but also our dreams. If we are not yet spiritually prepared to face these unresolved issues, the mind may suppress the memory of dreams that contain valuable lessons or difficult truths. Imagine for a moment that you have a dream in which you are confronted by a situation that mirrors a past trauma. You wake up with a sense of dread, but the details of the dream fade quickly, leaving behind only the unsettling feeling. Could it be that your mind is trying to protect you by blocking access to the painful memories and lessons that the dream contained? Is this suppression a sign that your consciousness is not yet ready to confront the deeper truths hidden within? The ego plays a crucial role in this process of forgetting. In Buddhism, the ego is often seen as the aspect of the self that clings to identity, control, and comfort. It is the part of us that fears change, resists discomfort, and seeks to maintain a sense of security in the face of uncertainty. When we encounter dreams that challenge our sense of self or reveal uncomfortable truths, the ego may actively suppress these memories, pushing them out of our conscious awareness. This is why certain dreams, especially those that touch on deep fears, desires, or unresolved emotional wounds, are often forgotten. The ego does not want to confront these uncomfortable realities, so it shuts them down, preventing us from accessing the insights they offer. But is this suppression truly protective? Or is it merely a defense mechanism that prevents us from growing spiritually and emotionally? What if the act of forgetting dreams is actually a way for the ego to maintain control? If we were to remember every dream, we might be forced to confront our fears, our traumas, and the truths about ourselves that we have been avoiding. The ego, in its desire to protect itself, may therefore suppress these memories, keeping us from accessing the deeper, transformative knowledge that our dreams hold. Buddhism also introduces the concept of spiritual guardians, beings or forces that protect us from accessing certain spiritual knowledge before we are ready. These guardians, known as Dharma protectors, are said to safeguard sacred wisdom and prevent it from being misused. Could these guardians also be responsible for preventing us from remembering certain dreams? According to Buddhist lore, Dharma protectors play an active role in guiding spiritual practitioners on their journey. They protect the teachings of Buddhism and ensure that individuals do not gain access to profound wisdom before they are spiritually prepared. If such protectors exist, could they also be responsible for preventing us from remembering certain dreams, particularly those that contain hidden spiritual truths or karmic lessons? Imagine a scenario where a person is seeking spiritual enlightenment, but their mind is not yet capable of handling the full truth of their spiritual path. Could the Dharma protectors intervene, preventing that person from remembering a dream that would overwhelm them or lead them astray? In this sense, the forgetting of dreams might not be a flaw in the individual, but rather an act of spiritual guidance, ensuring that one's journey unfolds at the right pace. Another major factor that contributes to the forgetting of dreams is fear. Many people report having terrifying or disturbing dreams that they are unable to recall upon waking. The content of these dreams can range from visions of death and destruction to feelings of being trapped or pursued by an unknown force. These types of dreams often evoke intense fear and anxiety, making it difficult to remember the details once awake. Could fear be the subconscious mind's way of protecting us from facing the raw truths these dreams might reveal? If a person is not ready to confront a deeply rooted fear or trauma, their subconscious mind may actively suppress the memory of the dream, preventing it from resurfacing. This could be a defense mechanism, allowing the individual to continue functioning without the added burden of these intense emotions. For instance, someone who has experienced a traumatic event in the past may have a dream that replays the trauma in vivid detail. Upon waking, the details of the dream might fade, leaving the person with only a vague sense of dread. This could be the subconscious mind's attempt to protect the individual from reliving the trauma, allowing them to gradually heal and process the emotions at their own pace. While the forgetting of dreams may seem like a passive occurrence, it is actually a dynamic process rooted in the psychological and spiritual aspects of the mind. The mind actively decides what to retain and what to forget, often as a way of protecting the individual from emotional or spiritual overwhelm. However, as we cultivate greater self-awareness and mindfulness, we can begin to unlock the hidden messages within our dreams. Practices like meditation, lucid dreaming, and dream journaling can help strengthen the connection between the conscious and subconscious mind. By becoming more aware of our emotional and spiritual states, we can start to bridge the gap between our waking and dreaming worlds, allowing us to remember and understand the messages contained in our dreams. In the process of self-discovery, we must learn to confront our fears, heal from past traumas, and clear the spiritual blockages that prevent us from accessing the deeper layers of our consciousness. Only then can we begin to recall the dreams that hold the keys to our personal growth and spiritual evolution. Section 3, Dharma Protectors and the Celestial Guardians of Dreams. Have you ever wondered why some dreams feel profoundly meaningful, as though they are offering a glimpse into hidden truths, yet upon waking, you find the memory slipping away as if it was never meant to be remembered? Could it be that these dreams are not simply lost due to the limitations of our minds, but are being actively safeguarded by unseen forces, forces whose job it is to protect us from accessing spiritual knowledge before we are ready? In Buddhist teachings, there is a fascinating concept of Dharma protectors, celestial beings entrusted with guarding sacred spiritual knowledge. These protectors are said to safeguard the Dharma, the teachings of the Buddha, from being misused or misunderstood by those not yet spiritually prepared. But what if they are also the guardians of our dreams, keeping certain truths locked away until we reach a higher level of spiritual awareness? Could there be unseen spiritual forces actively preventing us from accessing the deeper wisdom contained within our dreams, and if so, what is the purpose behind this protection? In the Buddhist tradition, Dharma protectors are revered as powerful, celestial beings who are tasked with ensuring the integrity of the Buddhist teachings. They are believed to prevent harmful forces from corrupting spiritual practice, guiding practitioners along the path of enlightenment. These beings are not just abstract concepts but are thought to be present and active in our world, watching over those who seek to engage with higher truths. But why do such beings exist? If the Dharma, the path to enlightenment, is open to all, why must there be guardians protecting it? The answer lies in the nature of the teachings themselves. Buddhism teaches that true spiritual wisdom is transformative, yet it is also potent, and if it is accessed prematurely, it can overwhelm the practitioner, leading to confusion, spiritual imbalance, or even harm. The Dharma protectors, therefore, are there to ensure that only those who are ready to receive these teachings can access them, thereby preventing misuse or misinterpretation. So, could the same principles apply to our dreams? Might the Dharma protectors also guard the deeper wisdom that resides within our subconscious, ensuring that certain truths remain hidden until we are spiritually ready to face them? In this light, dreams are not mere figments of the mind, nor are they simply reflections of our waking life experiences. According to Buddhist thought, dreams are a bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind, a doorway to hidden layers of our existence. Some dreams carry messages of deep spiritual significance, offering glimpses into the past, present, or even the future. These dreams may hold wisdom that could transform our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. But what happens when we cannot remember these dreams? Could it be that, like the Dharma itself, these truths are being protected by spiritual forces, preventing us from accessing them before we are ready? The Buddhist tradition suggests that there are times when certain insights that could be overwhelming or too difficult for us to process, are intentionally withheld from our conscious awareness. This might not be a sign of weakness or failure on our part, but rather an act of spiritual protection. Imagine for a moment that you have a dream that feels like a message, a transmission of ancient wisdom or an encounter with a powerful spiritual being. As you try to recall the details upon waking, they fade away. The dream is gone, as though it never existed. Could this be the work of Dharma protectors, ensuring that you are not yet prepared to face the deeper truths embedded in that dream? Could these celestial guardians be standing between you and knowledge that, at this moment, you are not yet equipped to handle? In Buddhism, spiritual evolution is not an instantaneous process. Enlightenment is something that comes with time, discipline, and inner transformation. As we progress along our spiritual path, we gain access to higher states of consciousness, allowing us to perceive deeper truths about the nature of existence. But until we reach a certain level of spiritual maturity, we may not be capable of handling the profound knowledge that our dreams contain. Could it be that the forgetting of dreams is a sign that we are not yet ready for what they have to offer? Just as the teachings of Buddhism are guarded and revealed only when the practitioner is ready to receive them, so too might our dreams contain truths that we are not yet spiritually equipped to understand. Dharma protectors, in this sense, could be seen as guardians of the deeper layers of our consciousness, ensuring that we are not prematurely exposed to insights that could overwhelm or destabilize us. Consider a time when you have had a dream that felt significant, perhaps an encounter with a deceased loved one, or a vision of an important life decision. Upon waking, you struggle to remember the details. What if the message was so powerful, so profound, that it needed to be suppressed until you were spiritually prepared to understand it? Could the Dharma protectors, in their wisdom, have shielded you from that knowledge, knowing that you were not yet able to face it? This concept of Dharma protectors extends beyond the physical realm and into the subconscious. According to Buddhist thought, our subconscious mind is not simply a repository of random thoughts and memories, it is also a space where our deeper spiritual growth occurs. The subconscious, much like the Dharma itself, holds vast reserves of wisdom, experiences, and karmic imprints that influence our waking lives. However, accessing this deeper wisdom is not always straightforward. There are karmic blockages, unresolved emotional issues, and spiritual obstacles that can prevent us from fully understanding the lessons contained in our subconscious mind. The Dharma protectors, then, might not just be keeping us from accessing certain dreams, but they might also be protecting us from the karmic consequences of these dreams. What if the dreams we forget are connected to unresolved karma, unresolved fears, or aspects of ourselves that we are not yet ready to confront? In this case, the Dharma protectors might be intervening to prevent us from confronting these aspects of our past before we are truly prepared to face them. Just as a doctor might delay a difficult diagnosis until the patient is strong enough to handle it, the Dharma protectors might delay our access to certain truths until we are emotionally and spiritually capable of processing them. The idea of Dharma protectors guarding our dreams raises an important question. Are these celestial guardians truly helping us, or are they holding us back from unlocking the full potential of our subconscious minds? If the forgetting of dreams is a form of protection, it is likely done with the intention of preventing harm. But is it possible that this protection could also prevent spiritual growth? Could the suppression of certain dreams hinder our ability to learn the lessons we need to evolve? Buddhist teachings often emphasize that spiritual evolution requires overcoming attachments and obstacles, both external and internal. If we are constantly shielded from the deeper layers of our consciousness, we might never fully understand ourselves or the universe around us. The challenge, then, is to find a balance between protection and revelation. While Dharma protectors may be doing their job by safeguarding us from overwhelming truths, there is also a need for us to actively engage with our dreams, to seek out the wisdom they contain, and to develop the strength to face the revelations they may bring. I recall a dream I had where I encountered an ancient being who offered me profound wisdom about the nature of existence. The encounter felt so real, so deeply transformative, that I felt as though it could change the course of my life. But as I tried to recall the dream in the morning, it slipped away, like sand through my fingers. Could this dream have been a message from a higher plane, one that I was not yet ready to understand? Was the wisdom too much for me to process in my current state of spiritual development? In moments like these, I cannot help but wonder if the Dharma protectors are intervening, ensuring that I am not prematurely exposed to knowledge that I am not yet ready to handle. Could it be that, in their wisdom, they are guarding me from confronting insights that could disrupt my path, helping me grow at the pace that is most beneficial for my spiritual evolution. Dharma protectors are powerful and mysterious beings whose role extends far beyond guarding the teachings of Buddhism. They are, perhaps, also guardians of our dreams, ensuring that we are not exposed to spiritual truths until we are truly ready. Through their protection, they help us navigate the complexities of our subconscious, guiding us along our path to enlightenment. But this protection also raises important questions about our relationship with our dreams. Are we ready to confront the deeper truths they may hold? And if not, are we willing to trust that the Dharma protectors are acting in our best interest, safeguarding us until the time comes when we can fully embrace the wisdom contained within our dreams? As we continue to explore the mysteries of our dreams, we must remember that the journey toward spiritual awakening is one of gradual revelation. The Dharma protectors, though unseen, play a crucial role in guiding us on this path, ensuring that we are not overwhelmed by the deeper realities that exist just beyond our conscious awareness. Section 4, Spiritual Evolution, Unlocking the Secrets of Dreams. Have you ever had a dream that felt so vivid, so real, that it seemed to speak directly to your soul? What if I told you that these dreams might not just be random occurrences of the subconscious mind, but rather profound messages that can help guide you on your spiritual journey? Why do some people remember their dreams so clearly while others struggle to recall even the smallest detail? Is it possible that our ability to access the deeper meanings of our dreams is connected to our level of spiritual evolution? Spiritual evolution is a process of inner transformation that allows us to expand our consciousness, gain deeper insights, and move closer to a state of awakening. According to Buddhist philosophy, as we evolve spiritually, we gain access to higher levels of awareness, which can lead to greater clarity and understanding, both in our waking lives and in our dreams. But how do dreams play a role in this process? Could it be that the forgetting of dreams is a sign that we are not yet spiritually prepared to handle the truths they carry? And if so, how can we unlock the secrets of our dreams as we progress on our spiritual path? As we explore the connection between spiritual evolution and our ability to remember and understand dreams, it becomes clear that our spiritual journey is intertwined with the development of our consciousness. In Buddhism, there is a teaching that suggests that the mind, much like the body, undergoes a process of purification as we progress on the path to enlightenment. This purification involves clearing away the mental, emotional, and karmic blockages that prevent us from accessing higher truths and understanding the deeper nature of reality. When we begin this process of spiritual purification, we become more attuned to the subtle energies of the universe. As our consciousness expands, we may start to recall our dreams with greater clarity, and the messages they contain may become more meaningful and profound. The ability to remember dreams is not just a psychological phenomenon, it is a reflection of our spiritual state. Those who are more spiritually evolved may find that their dreams hold deeper wisdom, offering insights into their past lives, guiding them on their current path, or even providing glimpses into the future. So, why do some individuals seem to have more vivid, meaningful dreams, while others struggle to recall even the simplest details? Could it be that the more spiritually aware we become, the more we are able to access the deeper layers of our consciousness, including the messages hidden within our dreams? One of the most powerful tools in Buddhism for unlocking the secrets of our dreams is meditation. Meditation is a practice that helps to still the mind, allowing us to gain greater awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and subconscious mind. As we develop our meditation practice, we can begin to cultivate the ability to remain present both in our waking life and during our sleep, which can lead to greater dream recall and a deeper understanding of their significance. Meditation teaches us to observe our thoughts and experiences without attachment or judgment. By developing this kind of mindfulness, we can learn to remain detached from the fleeting nature of both our waking experiences and our dreams. In this state of detached awareness, we can observe the subtle messages contained within our dreams without becoming overwhelmed by them. The more we practice meditation, the clearer our dreams may become, and the more we can integrate the lessons they offer into our daily lives. What if the key to unlocking the hidden wisdom in our dreams lies in our ability to cultivate mindfulness, not only during the day but also while we sleep? Could it be that through the practice of meditation, we can bridge the gap between our waking and dreaming states, allowing us to recall our dreams more clearly and understand the insights they contain. In Tibetan Buddhism, there is a practice known as dream yoga, which is designed to help practitioners remain conscious while dreaming. This advanced form of meditation allows individuals to become aware of their dreams while they are still asleep, providing an opportunity for spiritual growth and transformation. In dream yoga, the dreamer learns to recognize the dream state as it occurs and can actively engage with the dream, transforming it into a tool for enlightenment. Dream yoga is not just about remembering dreams, it is about using the dream state as a means of spiritual awakening. By becoming conscious within the dream, the practitioner can use the dream state to confront their fears, dissolve attachments, and gain insights into the nature of reality. In this way, the dream state becomes a powerful tool for self-awareness and spiritual evolution, offering an opportunity to explore the depths of the subconscious mind and transcend the limitations of ordinary perception. Imagine being able to recognize that you are dreaming while you are still asleep. What would that experience be like? How would it feel to be fully aware in your dreams, engaging with them as a conscious participant rather than a passive observer? This is the essence of dream yoga, a practice that allows individuals to unlock the secrets of their dreams and use them as a means of spiritual growth. As we continue on our spiritual path, it is common to encounter various blockages, mental, emotional, and karmic, that prevent us from accessing deeper layers of our consciousness. These blockages can hinder our ability to remember and understand our dreams, as they create a veil between our waking and dreaming states. According to Buddhist teachings, the process of purification is necessary to clear these blockages and open the path to greater spiritual awareness. Purification, in this context, refers to the process of cleansing the mind of attachments, desires, and negative emotions. It is through this purification that we are able to access higher states of consciousness and, ultimately, unlock the deeper truths contained within our dreams. When our minds are cluttered with unresolved emotions, karmic imprints, or attachments to the ego, we are less able to perceive the deeper meanings of our dreams. The act of purifying the mind, through meditation, mindfulness, and spiritual practice, creates the conditions for greater dream recall and deeper insight. Could it be that the more we purify our minds, the clearer our dreams will become? Could the act of spiritual purification be the key to unlocking the deeper wisdom hidden within our subconscious? As we continue to work through our emotional and karmic blockages, we create space for greater understanding and clarity, both in our waking lives and in our dreams. Lucid dreaming, the practice of becoming aware of and controlling one's dreams, offers another avenue for unlocking the secrets of our dreams. In lucid dreaming, the dreamer becomes conscious of the fact that they are dreaming and can begin to control the events and outcomes of the dream. This state of heightened awareness allows the dreamer to explore the depths of the subconscious mind, confront fears, and engage with the dream in a more meaningful way. Lucid dreaming is not just about controlling the dream for personal gain, it is a spiritual practice that can lead to greater self-awareness and spiritual growth. By becoming conscious within the dream, the practitioner can use the dream state to explore the nature of reality, confront unresolved emotional issues, and even receive guidance from higher sources of wisdom. In this way, lucid dreaming becomes a tool for self-discovery and spiritual evolution, allowing individuals to unlock the deeper truths of their consciousness. Imagine being able to confront your deepest fears in the dream world, to gain clarity on difficult life decisions, or to receive guidance from your higher self, all within the safety of the dream state. This is the power of lucid dreaming, the ability to navigate the unconscious mind with full awareness and to unlock the secrets hidden within. As we progress on our spiritual journey, dreams become more than just fleeting experiences, they become powerful tools for growth and transformation. By cultivating mindfulness, meditation, and practices like dream yoga and lucid dreaming, we can unlock the hidden messages within our dreams and use them as a means of spiritual awakening. Dreams offer us glimpses into the deeper layers of our consciousness, providing us with insights into our past, present, and future. The process of spiritual evolution is not an easy one, and it requires us to confront our deepest fears, unresolved emotions, and karmic imprints. But as we purify our minds and increase our awareness, we create the conditions for greater dream recall and deeper spiritual insights. The more we work to unlock the secrets of our dreams, the more we will learn about ourselves, our purpose, and the true nature of reality. In the end, the secrets of our dreams are not just meant to be understood, they are meant to be integrated into our waking lives, guiding us on our spiritual path and helping us awaken to the deeper truths of existence. As we continue our journey, may we unlock the mysteries of our dreams, embracing them as powerful tools for transformation and spiritual evolution. Now that we've unraveled the mysteries of our dreams, what do you think? Are they mere illusions, or are they gateways to deeper truths that we're just not ready to understand? The more we reflect, the more we realize that our dreams may be guiding us on a spiritual path, showing us pieces of a puzzle we've yet to solve. If this video resonated with you and sparked new questions, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more insightful explorations here on Serenity Path. Join us on this journey of awakening, because the path to understanding ourselves and the world around us is just beginning.